Hi, East Texas. Thanks for watching CBS 19 Plus. We've got an interesting week of weather ahead. Some stormy weather on the way for Valentine's Day, a better chance for maybe, say, some stronger thunderstorms Wednesday evening, and then colder weather at the end of the week. We are tracking two storm chances, one here, which we'll currently and can currently see on our radar and our satellite picture. And then we have another storm that's up in the Pacific Northwest as we head into Monday night. Out ahead of that, you've got a nice southwesterly flow of winds bringing in moisture from the Pacific. You probably saw that in the form of cloud cover today. We had a lot of mid-level clouds. We also had some puffy alto cumulus clouds. When I see those, I know there's some instability and moisture in the atmosphere, and that typically tells us that within about 24 hours, we should see some rain across the region. And indeed, tomorrow, there is a pretty decent chance of rain. So this first storm is what we're going to track here late Monday night into Tuesday as it moves into the Great Lakes. You can see the moisture increasing, so there is a 90% chance of rain on Tuesday. That secondary storm drops into the southwest on Wednesday, and we've got two areas where stronger winds are moving across parts of Texas. One over South Texas, the coastal bend, another one here across, let's say, the Red River up into the Arklatex, or just north of the Arklatex into the Ohio River Valley. So these are two areas that need to be watched because as this low ejects out of the southwest, the wind field will really increase in parts of northeast and east Texas Wednesday night into Thursday morning. So at that time, with those strong winds aloft, we could see some stronger thunderstorms developing. Once that storm goes by, things will quiet down for the second half of the week. All right, here's future skycast. This is 11 o'clock Monday night, as you can see here with our timeline. We've got light rain in the Dallas area down toward San Antonio. The storm system itself is out here between Albuquerque and Lubbock. Counterclockwise flow around that storm. There's also a little frontal boundary here. You can see how these arrows are coming out of the south here. Then there's another arrow direction coming out of the west. So a little bit of a wind shift line with these showers as they move in. So we'll start this late tonight, overnight into Tuesday morning. So while you're sleeping, you'll likely start to hear rain pitter patter on the roof, on the window panes as you're sleeping. Might be tough to get up tomorrow morning as the skies are going to be dark and the rain will continue to come down. A couple of rumbles of thunder will also be possible, though we're not real concerned about the severe weather threat for Tuesday. So this is generally light rain, intermittent, off and on, occasional, moving across the area, and by 2 o'clock it is gone. By 5 p.m., the sky is clear. So if you have Valentine's Day night plans, heading out to dinner or something like of that nature, or a romantic walk or something, it should be fantastic. Southwesterly winds. Temperatures are not going to be a whole lot cooler behind this front. Maybe a little bit cooler by Wednesday morning down into the low 50s, but this is not a dramatic front, thus the lower chance for severe weather. All right, so we'll put that one away. We'll move. We'll see the clouds quickly race back in here. Something interesting happens Wednesday morning. The humidity tries to surge back in here. There's a warm front along the Texas Gulf Coast. That's where you see these scattered showers. So what we'll watch, and this is Wednesday morning at 11 a.m. So we have cloud cover, likely dry. In fact, there might be a warm layer of air aloft suppressing any thunderstorm development. As the warm front moves to the north, scattered showers of thunderstorms will try to form along that front. So initially Wednesday afternoon, there may be some strong or severe thunderstorms. Again, we have a contrast of wind fields out of the southeast, out of the southwest, and out of the northwest. So there's a frontal boundary out here. Our air now is warm and humid over East Texas. This is Wednesday evening. And so as that convergence moves into East Texas, these yellow areas would indicate maybe a second round of stronger thunderstorms that would be possible overnight into Thursday morning. And then those thunderstorms would move into the down into the deep south. As those thunderstorms move into the deep south, north winds replace that, clearing skies, and we've got lower humidity, cooler temperatures by Thursday night into Friday. All right, all that said, Wednesday, we've got a marginal to slight risk of severe weather. What does that mean? The green area, isolated severe thunderstorms where winds could approach 60 miles an hour. The better chance to have scattered severe thunderstorms would be from, say, Interstate 20 to the north, particularly in this area from Gilmore up toward Jefferson, Mount Pleasant, Longview up toward Texarkana. I think that might be an area where we could see some stronger thunderstorms. Again, once that area passes, then we're looking at better weather that would be on the way. Not so much with this graphic. This is kind of from last week, so just regard that. But we are looking at temperatures diving toward the end of the week into the lower 50s. All right, 90% chance of rain Tuesday, 50% chance of rain Wednesday, 30% chance of rain Thursday. Friday, no chance of rain. In fact, that 30% chance of rain is Thursday morning prior to about 9 a.m. All right, so Friday, Saturday, dry, Sunday, dry, 20% chance of rain coming back in on Monday. Rainfall outlook over the next 7 days. Sorry, so this is the total for the next 7 days. If we go ahead to the next 3 days, so that would include today, tomorrow, and Wednesday, you're going to pick up 1/4 of an inch to maybe a 1/2 inch of rainfall. So that's where that severe weather threat sets up. You can see here, the heavier rainfall is really north, almost closer to Interstate 30, up toward the Arklatex. Once we get those showers and thunderstorms out of here, we're dry for the rest of the weekend. All right, rainfall reports. So far in Tyler in February, about just over 2¼ inches of rainfall. You compare that to average, we're about an inch ahead of average. Longview is just about average for the month, and so is Lufkin. For the year, we're running anywhere from about an inch to 3 inches above average in the rain gauge. All right, hour-by-hour forecast then for Tuesday. So out the door Tuesday morning, make sure you have the umbrella handy. It's going to rain. It'll likely rain off and on and occasionally right up till about 11 a.m. And then the rain chances will start to taper as we head into the 1 and 2 o'clock time frame. I have the rain into the 1, 2 o'clock time frame. It might take that long to get the rain out of deep East Texas. Most of us will be rain-free by noon. Temperatures behind that, look at this recovery. Back into the low 70s as the sun comes out. So high temperatures in our northern counties, upper 60s around Mount Pleasant and Pittsburgh, lower 70s out to the northeast, lower 70s also around Gilmer, Mineola, Tyler and Jacksonville, low 70s. Again, morning rain, afternoon sunshine. Henderson up to 74, Palestine up to 72. And because the clouds hang on a little bit longer over deep East Texas, we could be talking about highs in the upper 60s around Nacogdoches and Lufkin, but mid 70s at Crockett and Palestine as the sun comes out the second half of the day. Baylor Scott White, Texas Spine Joint Hospital, 10-day forecast. So 73 for Valentine's with AM rain and some wind. That is another part of the story. We'll have winds out of the southwest at 10 to 20 miles an hour. Evening thunderstorms Wednesday. The morning chances there Thursday. Again, it's prior to 9 a.m. The showers leave. And then much cooler, 49 Thursday. We're in the low 50s Friday, mid 50s Saturday, still dry Sunday, and then rain chances returning for the start of next week. Thanks for watching CBS 19 Plus, and have a happy Valentine's Day.